How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about Howard Lilandra, which one you should build up first. We're going to be opening up for Howard the Duck Orbs. You can see I got 7,200 cores. I didn't start with this many cores. There are currently 3 promo codes in the game that can award you 1,500 cores. So why don't we go walk through the workaround on how to get those if you are not on an Android device. Alright, we're trying to see if we can get some of these codes to work. Apparently, there's some shenanigans afoot. Oh, did that work? It just went away. So I had to get up BlueStacks, so I don't have an Android device. MSF 7. Enter. Redeem. Sorry, Commander, we couldn't read this gift code right now. Please try again in a moment. MSF 7. Enter. Sorry, good news. You've already redeemed this gift code. Okay, I had 5,700 cores before. Apparently, it just gets auto-credited. It did. Look, I have 6,200 now. Chat can confirm. Oh, I don't have chat pulled up. 1 second. Here's chat. Chat can confirm I had 5,700 cores before that. So I've been trying to get these codes to work on the website for a very, very long time, and they do not work on the website for me. And since I have an iOS device, I had to download BlueStacks, Android. Let's see if we can get the other ones to work too. The other one was Reward 7 or Rewards 7? Which one was it, chat? Was it Reward or Rewards? Somebody wrote them down in chat. Let me find them. There was 3 of them total, so 1,500 cores was a long way, especially if you're trying to core for Howard right now. That's 2 additional orbs. A minimum of 12 shards. Let's go, baby. All right, for sure I didn't find them in time. Somebody wrote them down by now. Reward 7? Okay, so Reward 7. What's the third one, chat? Redeem. We could redeem this gift code right now. Please try again. Well, I will try again. You just wait. Reward 7. Boom. Good news, Commander. We've already redeemed this gift code. So am I at 6,700 now? I am at 6,700 now. So these codes are working. The other one was 7. Okay, 7. S-E-V-E-N. Enter. Redeem. We could redeem this gift code. Please try again later. You bet your ass I will. Continue. 7. 7. Redeem. Continue. Well, I didn't see. Are we at 7,200 now? We're at 7,200. There's your core workaround. Let's go waste all these on Howard the Duck. What up? Here's the thing, though, guys. I just want you to know. By doing this, you are probably taxing yourself all the future promo codes from this month, right? I assume these are the promo codes that are going to be getting doled out over the course of the anniversary. If you just wait, they'll announce them officially, and you probably won't have to do this weird workaround. But if you want them right now, you can. Just know the rest of the month, you're going to be missing on rewards, and then you don't get the bitch about a lack of promo codes. There's a trade-off to getting this early. You can't be a bitch. All right, let's go open up some Howard Orbs. All right, so now that you got your extra cores, come with me. Let's open up some Howard Orbs, or don't if you don't care about Cosmic Crucible. But I'm going to try and get Howard unlocked, and if we luck out and get him unlocked, which we will need some pretty substantial luck to get this done today, then I'll decide between him and Lilandra. Otherwise, I might just build up Lilandra. We'll have to wait and see how this shakes up. We'll talk about which character is probably going to be the better character as a plug and play, if you have to choose between the two, and it's probably going to be the Duckman himself. All right, here we go. The first orb. Don't be green. Don't be green. Ooh. Oh, it's a minimum drop. We're not going to unlock. Don't be green. Oh my god. Oh, whoa. All right, we got to go do some see-through. We got to spend some gold. This is a gambler's fallacy, guys. This doesn't actually work. This doesn't do anything. The old saying was if you spend 400,000 gold and then you pull a gold drop somewhere else, particularly the gold orbs, then you will have a good seed and you'll have better luck. Oof, a minimum drop. Let's go. Ooh, another minimum drop. All right, well, I don't have any more gold orbs to gamble on, so here we go. 8 more chances to not get green. Oh, blue, 20. Oh, 10. Okay, well, we're still below average with that, but that's better. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God. My God almighty. What is this? Purple. Blue, 20, 20. Okay, we are now at an average of 8. This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good, coach. 20. Oh, no, 8. Scopely, this is Envoy 273 reporting for duty. If you don't give me a gold drop, chat and all the viewers on YouTube are gonna not want to gamble on orbs. You need to pull the switch. Pull the trigger. Path Daddy, come in. Path Daddy, come in. Let's go. Am I fired? Did I not reach my quota this month? Guys, come on. I have a family to feed. Guys, you can't let me go like this. Come on, flip the switch. Flip the switch. I'll put on such a reaction. Everyone will flock and buy power cores. I promise you. I promise. Okay, just give me the purple drop. Let me get the unlock. I mean that's the 20 I wanted before, but now look, I have one orb, and we need 24 shards, guys. I need a purple drop. If you don't give me a purple drop, we don't get the unlock, and I can't promote your stupid fucking duck character to you, okay? I will play the Starjammer song. I swear to God. I will play the fucking Starjammer song to everybody. Give me the fucking purple drop. I hate all of you. Fuck off. Bye. All right, well, looks like we hit the bad luck. Okay, whatever. So we're not going to get Howard the Duck unlocked, but fortunately, we do get Lilandra unlocked at the same time as everybody else. If you haven't missed any of these crystals, ba-boom, give me that Lilandra. Give her to me right now. Boom. All right, so as far as which characters I would build first, I would 100 billion, trillion, quintillion % build up Howard first. Lilandra is not a bad character, though. I'm going to build her up eventually, so I'll just go ahead and pull that trigger now. I will not have the resources to level Howard, but I did this purposefully. This is how I control myself. Since I didn't unlock Howard, if I build up Lilandra, I will have zero inclination to go buy cores to get the rest of Howard unlocked, because I won't have the gold or training materials to level him up anyway. So this is great. And it looks like about 43 or 44 million gold is going to be the minimum to max out a character. All right, here we go. 5, 6. Her T4 on the basic, applying offense down for 2 turns instead of 1. I think that's pretty good. That might make you think Striker, but I'll talk about her ISO later. This one clears barrier, attacks primary target, applying defense down chained enemies. So this does have some AoE implications. Let's see what the T4 does. The T4 is going to rebound chain to 4 adjacent targets, as opposed to how many? 3. An additional hit is a really good change. That is a impactful damage boost, and anything that changes how an ability works mechanically is normally something that you should lean into very heavily. So I think that is, if not an essential T4, an extremely high value T4. All right, let's see what this ultimate is. This ultimate is also available turn 1. 50% damage on all targets. In Crucible, apply trauma to all enemies on each attack. So what does this attack do? Attacks all enemies, bonus attack. So there's no trauma elsewise? Oh, I mean, this is definitely essential. There's literally no trauma otherwise. That's crazy. Okay, that might be her most important one, especially because she could use that turn 1. All right, then we go ahead and we're going to level up her passive. Boom. Come on, there we go. Boom, and let's see what the T4 is. On any turn, if this character does not have exhausted flip... Alright guys, sorry about that. I was so disgusted by how powerful this T4 is. Apparently I hit stop recording. So Lilandra's T4 is on any turn that this character does not have exhaust. Flip all vulnerables on self and all Starjammer allies. We've seen this with Peter B. Parker's. You see how annoying it is. It basically null and voids anybody's ISO selection that tries to come against you. So this is by far the most essential T4 on the Lilandra. So we got the ultimate and we got the passive being absolutely essential. But we also need to talk about the summoned unit. The summoned Gladiator. So if we go over to characters, it's easier in game, but we can do this for now. So Gladiator is now also a summon, but he's not on here. Why is he not on here? Gladiator should be called on here now because he's summoned. I guess they didn't add him yet. I'll report that, but we could also just go to the regular Gladiator. So the how summons work basically is whatever T4s you have on the unit that does the summoning also applies the T4s to the character that is summoned. So when we're doing the T4s on the Lilandra, that's going to impact the summon. So if we're doing the passive from Gladiator, he's already going to get that immunity and safeguard. So passive T4 on the Lilandra equals passive T4 on the summoned Gladiator. Same thing with the ultimate, so he's already getting these benefits. So what we want to do is see if the special and the basic are worth the T4s
So the special T4, which will impact our Gladiator summon, would make him clear all barrier and clear all positive effects on all enemies instead of 2 random. Wow, it's a huge change. That's an absolutely huge change. So yeah, the T4 on the Lilandra special, because of the way it impacts the Gladiator, I'm going to bump that one up to an essential. So basically, I think everything on the Lilandra is essential except for the basic. As far as ISO goes, the argument for Striker can definitely be made because it's going to be doing this offense down. I'm sorry, on the Lilandra. Lilandra also does offense down, but she also does a bunch of deflects. In Crucible, she applies deflect to everybody. She will do that as a Striker. I understand that argument. For me, I think this team wins or loses in their opening attacks, at least for now. Maybe that changes down the road when we have other new Crucible teams that have the newer stats. But right now, this team wins or loses in its first attack, that extra deflect and the offense down. I'm not really vibing with that. Instead, I think I like Raider on this character because of this chain attack. If this chain attack balances between characters with the additional crit, it absolutely rips people apart. Then you have the ultimate, it hits all enemies, and it also does a bonus stack, so it's hitting all enemies 3 times. So the Raider benefits, the damage that's going to do is absolutely insane. So that's why I'm using my Lilandra as a Raider. All right, let's go talk about Howard. All right, let's move on over to Howard the Duck now. T4 is ISO 8. We'll do this real quick because we got some other fun stuff to do in this video. His basic, if we put the T4 on his basic, it's going to basically double its damage. So in Crucible, he'll do a bonus attack for 2 times for 75% piercing damage. This I consider a functionality change. So when we do his basic, it's going to do way more damage, and that's fantastic, right? I want to decide between this character, Striker, Raider, Skirmisher, whatever the case may be. So is there value in having him as a Striker? Well, the offense up only applies to himself on the ISO attack, so that part of the Striker is not so great. If he gets called in for an assist, the additional 80% damage to primary target is a pretty substantial number. Now, there's no assists on this team, but we've seen what Crucible Rooms could do in the past. There's no bleed here, though. It's somewhat interesting to have him as a Striker, but not crazy. If you do have him as a Striker, and you use this ability, then he's going to gain offense up before he does the ISO attack, so there's interest there. So I'm going to keep Striker in my mind for a little bit, because I have so many other people on the Illuminati team that I prefer, on the Starjammer team that I want as Raiders. So he could just be a Striker by default, just increasing his damage, giving him the opportunity to use his basic turn 1, in the case that we have another room like we currently have in Stage 6, where if you use your ultimate, you ability block the rest of your team, and you just die. So that would be a good case use for having him use his basic. All right, his special is literally just 60% piercing damage. That doesn't get me out of bed. Not too excited about that. Yes, he has a super high damage stat. He's literally a top 10 damage character when he's with Rocket with that 5% increased damage. So 60% piercing does add a lot of oomph, but this is a turn 2 ability. With my experience with the Starjammers, they usually have already won by the time they're doing their second turn. This could change if we get into a room where, the ultimates cost more, but the specials cost less. So you're able to open up your special, but not your ultimate. That would add a lot of value to this ability. But for right now, I would just consider this and the basic kind of high value, non-essential abilities. The ultimate for Howard the Duck, 70% piercing to, who does he attack? Primary and adjacents. That's good. And it applies trauma for 2 turns to all enemies instead of 1. This to me is an essential T4. 2 turns of trauma is absolutely huge. It's essential in a lot of matchups because the Starjammer team goes so fast when they're the full team compared to other enemy teams that they're going to drop that first stack of trauma very quickly. So you really want to have 2 stacks of it. So the ultimate makes a lot of sense to me. Then there's the passive. In Crucible, before this character takes a turn, speed bar cannot be filled or reduced by any enemy for themselves, allies, or enemies. This one is a no-brainer T4. This T4 is what is going to allow Howard to make immediate waves in Cosmic Crucible. So this is why Howard, in my opinion, is the better character to level up first. In Crucible, he'll fill speed bar for himself and Starjammer allies by 50% plus 5%. So if you have the 4-piece, right, then you're getting 30% speed bar on spawn, and you are stopping the enemies from getting speed bar on spawn, which is kind of crazy. Enemies cannot gain evades. Yeah, Howard does a lot in and of himself to kind of make him the better character. And honestly, possibly the best plug and play character on the Starjammer team. But that remains to be seen. If you guys want to see what we talked about here in just a condensed version, just kind of recommendations, I do have a Patreon where I put all this stuff up. This is a version of the Howard the Duck T4. I give my hot take on them. We talk about essentials and high value T4s, how I would rank them. So I would start by doing the passive, then the ultimate. If I wanted to do high value T4s, I would do the basic into the special, give his stat rankings. You can't see it, but I also put my ISO recommendation, which for Howard is as a striker. And I give my, I let you guys know what the unique is. But that's it for that talk. Let's have a little bit of fun to wrap this video up. We didn't do good on the Howard the Duck orbs, but I do have the Howard the Duck Diamond Orb. I plan on using whatever cores I get in the near future to finish unlocking Howard, stocking up as many cores as I can to try and get Havoc unlocked early, and then dumping the bank into Howard. So, if I get higher diamond pull on Howard than 1, this is going to entice me to do that even more. Scopely, if you're listening, you kind of jerked me around on the orb unlock. This would also entice me to maybe drop a couple pennies on him. Here we go. We got the blue. We got the 1 diamond. All right, trash. Game's trash. I hate this game. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the Starjammers. And remember, Starjammers are just okay, and that's okay. Take care, everybody.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.